Okay. We're gonna talk about this, but this might actually be kind of maybe not as lighthearted as some of the other videos. Now, initially, I was actually just gonna make kind of a more girly video about Hailey Bieber's Valentine's Day outfit because it was definitely giving like, wow, she looked great. Like it was like this short mini, it was like it was this red skirt. Page 6 wrote about it. It talked about the cost of her outfit. She's got like a $2,500 bag. Like the top is like 250, the bottom is 250, right? Um yeah, it's like a just like a cardigan mini skirt combo. And then there were some other pieces of context that come here too. It is Valentine's Day. Obviously, it's about couples, but if you're in a good relationship, probably all the days. You don't like Valentine's Day is nice, right, for like little kids, but also if you're in an actual relationship with someone, um, hopefully you're doing things that not just on Valentine's Day that are like nice and gonna show that you like the other person. So like it doesn't necessarily need to be Valentine's Day that you dress up or you know you look you don't only need to look nice on Valentine's Day. Like the other days matter too. Anyway, so I've heard people speculating that they're getting a divorce or something, that Justin Bieber is unhappy. I feel like I continue to hear that. I'm not in LA. I don't follow Justin Bieber at all. I have no fucking idea like what's happening in Justin Bieber's life, or and I couldn't imagine like why he wouldn't be happy with Hailey Bieber. She seems like a perfectly like fine girl. Like she seems like just like a normal girl. I don't know, like so there's a real thing around compatibility though that I gotta say, like it's not just about like finding someone who's like as attractive as you. I think they have like a relative level of like attractiveness, so they seem compatible there, but like they could honestly just like not like each other. Like there's a thing, so funny enough, Jacob Elordi, his girlfriend is also named Olivia, but they it seems like they have a very bland relationship. I guess they like stopped going out with each other completely. Like, and then there's like a publicist who continues to say like, but they are still there. And I'm just trying to make a point here. In the same way that like you and I live in the real world and we have an idea of like what relationships or dating is, just some sense, right? Like in your life, if you have parents, if your parents are together, you've seen how they function, how they communicate, how they like do things with each other, make plans. So you kind of see like how the ebbs and flows of life go with these people who are in these like long-term relationships. Well, PR stints and stunts among celebrities are kind of the same, but they're trying to be famous. Right. And I feel like that is possibly what is happening here. So all of a sudden there's like a clip talking about how like Hailey Bieber and what is her name? I'm sorry. How let's go back for a second. How Kendall Jenner and Hailey Bieber are best friends, and that's I will say this: Chris Jenner is a publicity monster. Chris Jenner should build an app or service to provide consulting to influencers because she is that good. I mean, she got like quoted in a Meg the Stallion song. Didn't Meg say she said my pussy's so good it should be managed by Chris? Chris Jenner is the best publicist we've seen in this lifetime. Um, Chris Jenner should win Man of the Year, if we're being honest. Chris Jenner is the GOAT. I have never met a momager better than her. She is incredible. Everybody take notes. Chris Jenner is that good. Not the point though. The point here is that Kendall Jenner is going to start aligning herself with whoever is the new hot topic because that's how they stay relevant. Now, I don't know. Last time I checked, Hailey Bieber was super friends with Justine Skye, and Lori Harvey. Now, I have never. I know that Justine Skye and Kendall Jenner were once pretty close. Um, I don't really know what's happening now. I don't think they had a fallout or anything, but all of a sudden now, like Hailey Bieber specifically and Kendall Jenner are like hanging out, and I don't know. What I will say is this: I think that Kendall Jenner is trying to her likeness in Latin America, because obviously like bad there's a whole bunch of things around like Latin America and anti-blackness that are real, which is another reason why I'll continue to say that like I think it's really important for black women specifically to like distance themselves from all things Latin, period. Like I also think that example with like Sunny Hostin or whatever, like Latin America has, in Spain specifically, they have like a real problem with black people. It's like I don't. It's like a hate. Like we all can't live on the same planet. We all cannot live together. And there's this false idea because I don't know and the weird part is like the rappers know this, but they like won't do anything about it, and they don't try to like make it better for us, which is why you see a lot of like black women have had to like create spaces, digital spaces on the internet that have nothing to do with them, so that like we can communicate and like share information like with each other and create culture outside of them. Like we cannot collectively share spaces. That doesn't work. And I've been trying to show that with my channel, but a big problem has been like I'm a very small channel. But I'm not going to say I'm a very big personality, but I do know that there are some people who jip my ideas or kind of like are inspired in certain ways. And I want to be very clear. There's a reason that I make certain content and I publish it in particular ways. Not all of my videos are very well thought out. Most of them are not. It's more about consistency and kind of like getting the top of mind thoughts out there. It's a representation strategy. And so there's certain things that I've had to do, like where I exclude certain people from narratives, include other people in particular narratives, and spin stories in a way where there's a black female main character. That is actually really, really important. Really, really important. We're going back though to Hailey Bieber and Valentine's Day. I just want to when I started the video, I started talking about the price of your clothes, right? I can't go out and buy that outfit right now. Like I don't have that much money to spend on clothes. I just don't. So like looking at her outfit is like aspirational, right? It's kind of like, oh, okay, wow, like there's this really girly outfit that, you know, if I had the money, I would love to wear something like that. But at the same time, there's other black girls who can go out and afford that. Like Lori Harvey could afford it. Justine Skye could afford it. Like Yara Shahidi could afford it. Other black, Issa Rae could afford it, right? There's like lots of other black women who are out here who are creating things, and they can, Kelly Stamps can afford it, right? So I cannot. But at the same time, like there are things that obviously I can afford, right? Like I really like shopping at the Gap, Uniqlo. Those are all stores I feel like encapsulate my style, encapsulate kind of an aesthetic that I want my personality to kind of shine through a little bit more than my clothing, which is why I don't do, and if you haven't noticed, in like really none of my videos, they're not promoting any clothes. They're not really advertising anything. I have this sweatshirt because I'm in like Tennessee, and that this is like Vanderbilt is a very popular university here, but I want you to listen to me. I want you to hear what I'm saying. I want you to see me saying this so that you know it's coming from me. It's not scripted. I don't have some manager telling me what to say. I'm saying it because I believe it, because I think it. And so many of my thoughts in the past have been like controversial in that way. But I wonder what you guys think. Like, do you find Hailey Bieber's outfit to be like inspirational, aspirational? Are you able to afford um the clothes, you know, that she is wearing? Do you have outfits like that? I don't know. I wonder. But also, this is another thing I think is interesting, thinking about like girl world, right? Like, there's so many parts of like the outfit that she pulled off, that she was able to pull it off, right? Because she had the access and the money to have that expensive outfit. And then she also is very in shape. So the outfit like looks nice on her. Like, it's like aesthetically pleasing. And then now she's wearing like a longer hairstyle, and she had nice makeup, so she looks very nice. So this is, and it's in almost like stark opposition, right, to a lot of the ugliness that we've continued to see online, or like the perversion. So like the hypersexual nature of like everything now. Like, she's not doing OnlyFans or anything. She's just literally wearing a dress to get yogurt with her husband. It's a very normal thing to do. Even if it's not your husband, maybe your boyfriend, or even just a friend in this case. Do you see how she was with like Kendall Jenner, I guess at the Super Bowl party? Those are all like normal things that you could do in the world that are just fine. Like, it doesn't have to, like, we've gone so extreme that if you're not getting like flown out somewhere, like whatever happened to just like grabbing coffee at the coffee shop? You don't have to be an extreme conservative to do that. That is like an everybody thing. That is a I'm a member of society thing.